This is a snapshot, a moment, a sneak inside the minds of our graduates. This is season 1, class of 2020.
So my name is Sally Stewart. I studied sociology and politics and I technically graduated this year. I'm very sad to have left uni. That's the only thing I can really come away really make the most of it because it is the best 4 years of your life so far. Anyway, so far. But yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. I am in my parents' house in Aberdeenshire. Yeah, I've just been here for the last 6 months and probably for the foreseeable future, but we shall see. I'm used to coming back at Christmas time and for a couple of weeks, but not to be back for a long period of time. So my room actually, I painted it in lockdown. I switched up all the furniture, so it all feels different, apart from I still have my child curtains that are covered in flowers, but other than that, I've tried to make it a bit less childish. I don't know, the home environment doesn't feel like it's changed, even though it's been 4 years since I've been here for a prolonged period of time. So in the beginning, once I'd submitted everything and I was officially sort of finished with uni, I was applying for jobs, which was always the plan, and I still am now, but I was obviously a lot more enthusiastic back in June. It's been okay. It's a bit demoralizing because you have to sort of plow through, I guess, a lot of applications before eventually you'll get somewhere. But I'm feeling better about it now than I did at the beginning. And also being away from all my university friends who I didn't really get to say bye to either. That wasn't great either. But now I feel better and I've told myself I'm probably going to be home until at least Christmas, and accepting that makes it a lot better. Sort of, I've got a part-time job now and that's kind of helping me get out of the house a bit more as well. So it's going okay. You can't do anything half-heartedly really in terms of employment and things. My degree was very broad and vague, which I knew from the beginning, but I just really wanted to go to uni and do the 4 years and have a good time, which I did. Before all of this happened, I didn't really have a set plan. I had a couple of ideas, and my backup plan was always that I wanted to go traveling because I've done quite a bit of that in the summers between years at university. And I really wanted to get my PADI open water diving thing and go and do that. So if I wasn't successful looking for jobs or anything, because I'm still not really entirely sure exactly what I want to do. So then that was sort of the backup. Well, I can go and do that for a bit and that could be quite fun, but obviously it's not really that possible at the moment. I have a kind of more of a vision than I did in the beginning. So I kind of want to go more into sort of digital marketing type thing, and I'm doing a short course right now on that. So that's what came out of my thinking and stuff. I'm now trying to take steps in doing that. I did a lot of overthinking of being oh, this is a disaster. Why? What's happening? But we're out the other side of that now, I think. I went back, it was the 10th of September, just to see a few friends. I had to pick up things I'd left places, and I realized because I got Snapchat has these memory feature on your phone, and I got a memory being this day 4 years ago was the day you went to uni. I was wow, isn't that some weird circular metaphor thing? So yeah, that was the first time I'd gone back, and it was weird getting off the train and not having going to my flat or having a place to call home there. Really I find that quite hard to come to terms with because it was all so sudden and we haven't had a ceremony or anything. I just got an email being you've done it, see you later. Maybe. But then if I had the ceremony, I would have been that's the end point and I've said my goodbyes. I didn't even say goodbye to so many people, which is weird anyway because I would do before the summer. I was part of the running club at Edinburgh and I know a lot of people there, and quite a lot of them I would call my close friends, but there's quite a few people who I would just see once a week on a Monday run, and I would chat to for an hour every Monday. But I haven't seen them in ages and haven't spoken to them because you also don't have time for so many people. But yeah, leaving all the random people behind and not knowing when or if you will see them again, really.
We also ask our graduates to share a place, somewhere special, somewhere we can get together. when all this is finished?
The Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland, which might seem very random. I am half Irish, and my grandparents live at the end of the tram lines which lead to the causeway. So almost every summer, I guess, we've gone to Ireland. We'd always do that walk along the tram lines, or like they have a steam train. You can get the steam train to the Giant's Causeway, and I don't know, that's like a very memorable place to me because I've been with so many different people and different family members at like various points in my life, and like I don't know, I guess I've changed over all of those years, but it's quite comforting to think that like the land has stayed mostly the same and it's a lot slower at doing that. So going there is like quite peaceful for me, I suppose, because I went there to begin with when I was very young and like nothing mattered and it was fine. And there's a story about all the stones at the Giant's Causeway because it's all made up of these like distinct hexagonal shapes. And there's like a story about a giant who challenged another giant in Scotland to a fight, and they'd made a bridge with all like throwing all these stones, made a bridge to Scotland. They met in the middle, and this other giant in Scotland was too big, so he ran back and broke all the bridge behind him. And that story stuck with me. I mean, I'm sure there's a scientific reason for all this, but that's less fun, and I can't remember that. So yeah, that's like a place of peace, I think is how I would describe it in my memory. So yeah, I'd like to take people there because it's very pretty and yeah, very important to me.
Thank you for listening. Join us next time for another graduate and another story.
You're not on your own when it comes to planning for your future. Your University of Edinburgh community is here to support you, and this includes ongoing support for recent graduates from the Careers Service. Why not take a look at our website to find out more about how we can support you get the future that you want? Go to ed.ac.uk/careers to get started.